Okay, this is the story about Rabbit Shawnee. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Years ago, I was in school and there was a boy called Sean Roach, and he was a real bully, and he picked on everybody, and he used to come in every day and he'd steal their lunch and he'd eat all their sweets and take all their money. And every day he'd come in, we'd be sitting down getting their lunch, and Sean would come in going, "What have you got today then?" And we go, "Oh, nothing." I say, "Oh, you have something. It's none of your business." He goes, "It's my business," he'd say. And he'd come and he'd take our sweets, right? And we hated him, right? So what we used to do, as soon as lunch would come, we'd hide, we'd go down the back somewhere and ate the lunch down the back, right? But one day I was getting sick and tired of this fella, and it was a Friday, and Nanny always used to have, those little um, chocolate raisins, chocolate peanuts, little things?
Yeah.
And we used to, Nanny used to give us a little pack of them. But Ellen at home had a little rabbit, and his name was, what was the rabbit's name, Nelly?
Daddy,
I can't remember his name. It was Jasper or something like that, wasn't it?
Daddy, look what's happened.
It's okay, don't worry. And the rabbit had an awful thing of shiting, lads. He used to shite everywhere. And little balls, no matter where you're going, the little balls of shite would be flying everywhere, right? He could be, next minute he hit in the face with a little ball of shite. But I noticed that little balls actually looked the same as the little balls of little peanut chocolate things, right? So I said, right, here's an idea. So I got a pack of peanut things and I opened them up really carefully and I poured them into a different bag, and then I got some of the rabbit shite and put them into the bag and sealed it up perfect, right? And I sealed it up so well and put it into my lunch box with my sandwiches and I went to school. So I sat out the front anyway. I sat in the space where you're expecting your man to come to look for me, right? So I sat out anyway and waiting around anyway, a nice day, and your man come and kicks me foot. "How you doing, Mick? What you got today?" "None of your business," I said. "Oh, it is my business," he says. And I said, "Well, no, none of your business. I made me lunch." And he opened up my lunch box and took out a pack of chocolate peanuts and goes, "Oh, me favourite," he says. And I said, "They're mine." He said, "They're not yours now, they're mine," he says. I said, "Well, they're mine." He said, "No, they're not yours." So he opened up the pack anyway and opened up his big mouth, and I was winking at some of my friends and everyone started to look, and he poured them all into his mouth and they all fell into his mouth. And then he looked at me smiling, and as his spit kind of melted in his mouth, he started biting him. And the spit mixed with the rabbit shit, and his mouth started to go. And he saw me drinking the can of Coke. "Go give me a drink." And I just turned the can upside down. "Sorry, all gone." And he went trying to get someone else's, and he said, "No, no more." So we had to run into the toilet. And the only place where you get water in the toilet, because the taps were all broken, was in the actual toilet itself. So he had to put his hands down and drink the water out of the toilet to get rid of the taste of the rabbit shit, wasn't it? So we all laughed, and everyone said, "Rabbit shit." What to say?
Rabbit is Sammy.
"Rabbit shit, Shawnee, rabbit shit, Shawnee." Isn't that right, Nelly? So he went home. I went home to his mother and father, and about 7 o'clock in the evening he started to get sick. They brought him into Wexford Hospital. And you know what happened to him?
No.
He got sick, and the doctors came and said to the mother and father, "Shawnee's going to die." So before 12 o'clock that night, Shawnee died, right? And his poor mother and father were heartbroken. But we went to school the next day, and or the following Monday, we found out. But we had to go to his funeral, right, Epi? And at his funeral, the priest said, "Now as we lower the coffin into the grave, I want all his school friends to maybe say a few kind words in remembrance of Shawnee." See, the thing was so epic, no one liked Shawnee because he's an awful old fecker, right? And he used to be a bully and take everyone's sweets and everything like that. No one liked him at all. And everyone looked at each other and goes, "Okay," they cleared their throats. And what song did they sing?
Rabbit is Sammy. Rabbit is Sammy.
And as they lowered his coffin into the grave, all you could hear was ring out was "Rabbit shit Shawnee, rabbit shit Shawnee." And the principal and all gave out to us and all that in school afterwards. We said, "Listen, sir, he was an awful old fecker anyway, to be fair now." And we did, even though we didn't wish his death on anyone, he was an awful old bollocks. And that was it. That was the end of rabbit shit. And rabbit shit didn't annoy anyone ever again. Do you like that story?
Yeah.
What part do you like?
how does this Stanley taste?
Do you? And you don't mind a bit where the poor old chap died at the end. Did that bother you, did it? Did it bother you that Sean died at the end? Didn't bother you, did it? Does it bother you, Nelly? No. It's not a true story, you know that?
No.
No, Daddy only made it up.